Hello there, and welcome to the very first episode of the Victoria English podcast. I am so happy you're here with me today. This is a very special moment because it is our first time together. I want to say a big, warm welcome to every single one of you listening right now. Whether you are sitting at home, walking in the park, driving your car, or just relaxing on your couch, I am so glad you chose to spend this time with me. My name is Victoria, and I will be your guide on this wonderful journey of learning English. Today, we are starting something beautiful together. We are starting a journey that will help you grow, not just in your English skills, but in your confidence and your belief in yourself. Before we begin, I want to ask you something very important. If you are new to my channel, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me know that you are enjoying these lessons, and it helps you never miss a single episode. When you subscribe, you are telling me that you want to keep learning with me. You are saying that you are ready to improve your English step by step. So please, go ahead and subscribe right now. I will wait for you. Okay, now that you are part of our community, let us begin this beautiful journey together. I chose a very special topic for our very first episode. This topic is close to my heart. It is something that I think about every single day. The topic for today is never give up. I chose this topic because learning a new language can be hard sometimes. I know this because I have been there myself. I have felt the frustration of not understanding a word. I have felt the fear of speaking in front of others. I have felt the embarrassment of making a mistake. But I also know that the most important thing is to never give up. So today, we are going to talk about this idea. We will learn new words, we will practice our speaking, and we will remind ourselves that we can do anything we set our minds to. Let me tell you a little story. When I was a young girl, I wanted to learn how to ride a bicycle. I remember looking at the other children in my neighborhood. They were riding so fast. They were laughing and having so much fun. I wanted to be like them. So my father bought me a beautiful red bicycle. It was shiny and new. I was so excited. I sat on the bicycle for the very first time. My father held the back of the seat. He told me not to be afraid. He said he would not let me fall. I started pedaling. I was moving forward. I felt so happy. But then my father let go of the seat. I did not know how to balance. I fell down on the ground. My knee was bleeding. I started to cry. I told my father that I wanted to give up. I said I would never learn how to ride a bicycle. I said it was too hard for me. My father looked at me with a gentle smile. He said, "Victoria, you fell down. That is okay. Everyone falls down. But you cannot give up. You have to get back on the bicycle and try again." I did not want to try again. I was scared. I was hurt. But my father encouraged me. He said, "I believe in you. You can do this." So I got back on the bicycle. I fell down many more times. I got bruises on my knees. I felt tired. But I did not give up. I kept trying. And finally, after many tries, I was riding that bicycle all by myself. I was so proud of myself. I felt like I was flying. I learned that day that giving up is easy, but never giving up is the most rewarding thing you can do. That story is very much like learning English. When you start learning a new language, you might feel like you are falling down. You might make mistakes. You might feel confused. You might feel like giving up. But I want you to remember that this is normal. This is part of the process. Every single person who speaks English fluently started exactly where you are right now. They did not know any English at first. They made mistakes. They felt frustrated. But they never gave up. And today, they can speak English with confidence. If they can do it, you can do it too. I believe in you. I really do. Now, let us talk about the words that we use when we talk about not giving up. We are going to learn some new vocabulary today. These words will help you talk about your goals and your dreams. The first word is perseverance. Perseverance means continuing to do something even when it is difficult. It means not giving up when things get hard. For example, you can say, "I admire her perseverance in learning English." This means you admire her for continuing to learn even when it is hard. Perseverance is a very beautiful quality. It shows that you are strong. It shows that you are determined. When you have perseverance, You do not let obstacles stop you. You find a way to keep going. The next word is determination. Determination is a strong feeling that you are going to succeed. It is the feeling that makes you get up early in the morning to study. It is the feeling that makes you practice speaking even when you are shy. For example, you can say, "His determination to speak English well is inspiring." This means his strong will to speak English well makes you want to be like him. Determination comes from inside you. It is that little voice that says, "I can do this. I will do this." When you have determination, you do not give up easily. You keep pushing forward. Another word we will talk about is courage. Courage is the ability to do something that scares you. It takes courage to speak a new language. It takes courage to make mistakes in front of others. For example, you can say, "She had the courage to speak English in front of a large audience." This means she was brave enough to speak even though she was nervous. Courage is not about not being afraid. It is about being afraid and doing it anyway. When you speak English, even if you are nervous, you are showing courage. And that is something to be proud of. Let me teach you a phrase that is very common in English. This phrase is hang in there. When someone says hang in there, they are telling you to keep going. They are telling you to not give up. They are encouraging you. For example, if you are feeling tired of studying English, you can tell yourself, "Hang in there, Victoria. You are doing great." Or I can say to you, "Hang in there. You will get better at English." It is a very friendly and warm way to show support. Another phrase is keep going. This is very simple but very powerful. When you say keep going, you are telling someone to continue. You are telling them to not stop. For example, you can say, "Even when I make mistakes, I keep going." This means you do not stop. You continue practicing. You continue trying. This is the secret to learning anything new. You just have to keep going. Now, I want to talk about something that happens to all of us. We all face challenges. We all face difficulties. Sometimes, we might feel like we are not good enough. We might feel like we are not smart enough. We might compare ourselves to others and feel that we are not as good as them. This is a very common feeling. I want you to know that this is normal. But I also want you to know that you should not let these feelings stop you. Everyone learns at their own pace. Everyone has their own journey. You should not compare your beginning to someone else's middle. You should not compare your progress to someone else's. You are unique. You have your own strengths. You have your own abilities. Focus on your own progress. Focus on how far you have come. Celebrate your small victories. Did you learn 5 new words today? That is a victory. Did you understand a sentence in English? That is a victory. Did you say a phrase out loud? That is a huge victory. Remember to celebrate these moments. Let me share another story with you. I had a student named Maria. Maria was from Mexico. She came to the United States to study. She did not know any English at all. She was very shy. She was afraid to speak. She told me that she felt so embarrassed every time she tried to say a word. She said she felt like everyone was laughing at her. I told Maria that she was not alone. I told her that many people feel the same way. I told her that making mistakes is a sign of courage. It means you are trying. I asked Maria to practice with me every day. We started with very simple words. We started with hello and goodbye. We practiced thank you and please. Slowly, she began to feel more comfortable. She started to try harder words. She started to make sentences. Sometimes she made mistakes, but she never gave up. She kept practicing. She kept trying. And today, Maria speaks English with confidence. She got a great job. She made many friends. She told me that the most important thing she learned was to never give up. She said that if she had given up at the beginning, she would never have achieved her dream. Maria's story is a beautiful example of what you can achieve when you never give up. Now, I want to help you practice your English. I want us to practice speaking together. We will do some short practice conversations. I will say a phrase, and then I will tell you what it means. Then I will give you time to repeat it. Are you ready? Let us practice. The first phrase is, I will never give up. This is a strong statement. It means you are determined to keep going no matter what happens. Let us say it together. Repeat after me. I will never give up. Good. Say it again. I will never give up. Now say it with confidence. I will never give up. Great job. The next phrase is, I can do this. This is a positive affirmation. It means you believe in yourself. You believe that you have the ability to do what you want to do. Repeat after me. I can do this. Say it again. I can do this. Now say it like you really mean it. I can do this. Wonderful. Now let us practice a longer phrase. Even if it is hard, I will not give up. This means that even when things are difficult, you will continue. You will not stop. Repeat after me. Even if it is hard, I will not give up. Say it again. Even if it is hard, I will not give up. Now try to say it by yourself. Even if it is hard, I will not give up. Excellent. Let me say a phrase, and I want you to think about what it means. The phrase is, practice makes perfect. This is a very common saying. It means that the more you practice, the better you become. If you practice English every day, you will get better and better. So when you feel like you are not improving, remember this phrase. Practice makes perfect. Say it with me. Practice makes perfect. Good. Another phrase is, every mistake is a lesson. This means that when you make a mistake, you are learning something new. You are not failing. You are learning. So do not be afraid of mistakes. They're your teachers. Repeat after me. Every mistake is a lesson. Say it again. Every mistake is a lesson. Great. Now let us have a short conversation. I will be person A. You will be person B. I will ask you a question, and you will answer. Are you ready? Person A, I feel so frustrated. I try to speak English, but I keep making mistakes. Person B, that is okay. Every mistake is a lesson. Keep practicing. Now you try. I will say the same thing again. You will answer. I will help you. Person A, I feel so frustrated. I try to speak English, but I keep making mistakes. Now you say, that is okay. Every mistake is a lesson. Keep practicing. Good. Let us try another one. Person A, I want to give up. This is too hard. Now you say, no, do not give up. You can do this. Great. Let us try one more. Person A, I have been studying for months, but I still cannot speak well. Now you say, practice makes perfect. You will get better. Just keep going. Wonderful. You are doing such a great job. Did you see how easy that was? When you practice these conversations, you are not just learning words. You are learning how to use them in real life. You are learning how to talk about your feelings. You are learning how to encourage others. These are very important skills. Now I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about the power of positive thinking. The way you think about yourself has a huge impact on your success. If you think you cannot do something, you will not be able to do it. But if you believe you can do it, you are already halfway there. So I want you to start telling yourself positive things. Every morning when you wake up, look in the mirror and say, I am a great learner. I can do this. Say it out loud. Say it with a smile. It might feel silly at first, but it really works. When you say positive things to yourself, your brain starts to believe them. And when your brain believes you can do something, you will find a way to do it. So start today. Start right now. Tell yourself, I am strong. I am determined. I will never give up. Let me share a quote that I love. This quote is from a very famous person. His name was Thomas Edison. He was the inventor of the light bulb. He tried thousands of times before he got it right. Someone asked him how he felt about failing so many times. He said, I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that will not work. Can you believe that? He did not see his attempts as failures. He saw them as steps toward success. He did not give up. He kept trying. And because he never gave up, he invented something that changed the world. So the next time you make a mistake in English, remember Thomas Edison. You have not failed. You have just found one way that does not work. Keep trying. You will find the way that works. I want to say something to all of you. I want you to know that you are not alone in this journey. I am here with you. Every episode of this podcast is designed to help you. I will teach you new words. I will help you practice. I will encourage you. But you have to do the most important part. You have to do the work. You have to practice every day. You have to speak out loud. You have to make mistakes. You have to keep going. No one can do it for you. But I promise you, if you never give up, you will succeed. Let me give you some practical tips. These are things you can do every day to improve your English. The first tip is to listen to English every day. You can listen to podcasts like this one. You can listen to music. You can watch movies. The more you listen, the more you will understand. Your ears will get used to the sounds of English. The second tip is to speak English every day. You do not need to have a conversation with someone else. You can talk to yourself. Yes, I am serious. Talk to yourself in English. Describe what you are doing. Say, I am cooking dinner. I am washing the dishes. This is a great way to practice. The third tip is to read English every day. It does not have to be a big book. You can read a short article. You can read the news. You can read a story. Reading helps you learn new words and see how sentences are built. The fourth tip is to write English every day. Write a simple sentence. Write about your day. Write about your feelings. Writing helps you organize your thoughts and practice new vocabulary. And the fifth tip, the most important tip, is to never give up. Even when it is hard, even when you make mistakes, even when you feel like you are not making progress, keep going. You will get there. I know that sometimes it can feel very discouraging. I understand. There are days when you might feel like you have learned nothing. There are days when you might feel like you are worse than before. These are normal feelings. They are part of the learning process. I want you to think about a baby learning to walk. When a baby starts to walk, they fall down many times. They do not walk perfectly the first time. They stumble. They fall. They cry. But do they give up? No. They get back up. They try again. And eventually, they are walking. They are running. They are playing. Learning English is just like that. You will fall down. You will stumble. You will make mistakes. But you cannot give up. You have to get back up. You have to try again. And one day, you will be speaking English with confidence. You will be understanding everything. You will be having conversations with native speakers. And that will be a beautiful day. I want you to imagine that day. Imagine yourself speaking English fluently. Imagine yourself understanding movies without subtitles. Imagine yourself traveling to an English-speaking country and talking to people easily. That is your goal. That is your dream. And you will achieve it. You will achieve it because you are a person who never gives up. Now let us do a little exercise. I want you to think about a time when you wanted to give up on something. Maybe it was a difficult class. Maybe it was a sports activity. Maybe it was learning a new skill. Think about how you felt. Think about why you wanted to give up. Now think about what happened after you did not give up. How did you feel? What did you learn? I want you to use that memory as motivation. Whenever you feel like giving up on English, remember that time. Remember that you are strong. Remember that you can overcome difficulties. You have done it before, and you can do it again. I also want to talk about the fear of making mistakes. This is a very big fear for many language learners. You might be afraid to speak because you do not want to make a mistake. You might feel embarrassed. You might feel like others will judge you. I want to tell you something. Everyone makes mistakes. Even native English speakers make mistakes. I make mistakes sometimes. It is completely normal. The important thing is not to avoid mistakes. The important thing is to learn from them. When you make a mistake, say to yourself, "Oh, I made a mistake. Now I know what is right." And then you try again. You do not let the mistake stop you. You do not let the fear stop you. The more you practice, the less you will fear mistakes. And the less you fear mistakes, the more you will practice. It is a beautiful cycle. So please do not be afraid. Speak out loud. Make mistakes. Learn from them. You will get better. Now I want to talk about the word fail. Many people are afraid of failing, but I want to change the way you think about failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every successful person has failed many times. They failed. They learned. They grew. They tried again. And eventually, they succeeded. So if you feel like you are failing at English, that is okay. That means you are trying. That means you are learning. That means you are on the path to success. So do not be afraid to fail. Embrace it. Learn from it. And keep going. I have a question for you. Are you ready to never give up? Are you ready to keep going even when it is hard? If your answer is yes, then I am so proud of you. You have already taken the most important step. You have decided to commit to your journey. You have decided to believe in yourself. That is a big deal. And I want to celebrate that with you. So take a moment right now to pat yourself on the back. Tell yourself, I am a person who never gives up. Say it with me. I am a person who never gives up. Good. Now let us talk about some of the small things you can do to stay motivated. Motivation is very important, but motivation can sometimes fade. So you need to have ways to keep your motivation high. The first thing you can do is set small goals. Do not say, I want to be fluent in English. That is a big goal and it can feel overwhelming. Instead, say, today I will learn 5 new words. Or, this week I will watch 1 movie in English. Small goals are easier to achieve. And when you achieve them, you feel good. You feel motivated. And you want to achieve more. The second thing you can do is track your progress. Keep a journal. Write down what you learn every day. Write down your wins. Write down the words you mastered. When you look back at your journal, you will see how much you have improved. This will make you feel proud and motivate you to keep going. The third thing you can do is find a study buddy. Find someone who is also learning English. Practice together. Encourage each other. When you have someone to share your journey with, it becomes easier and more fun. The fourth thing you can do is reward yourself. When you achieve a goal, give yourself a reward. Treat yourself to something you enjoy. This will make you associate learning English with positive feelings. And the fifth thing, the most important thing, is to never stop believing in yourself. Your belief in yourself is the most powerful tool you have. I want to tell you about another one of my students. His name was David. David was from Korea. He had been learning English for a long time, but he felt like he was not improving. He told me that he wanted to give up. He said he was wasting his time. I asked David to come to my class for 1 more month. I asked him to give it another chance. I told him that the secret to success is to keep going even when you do not see the results. So David came to my class. He practiced every day. He made mistakes. He felt frustrated sometimes, but he never gave up. One day, something amazing happened. David was watching a movie in English. He realized that he understood everything. He did not need subtitles. He did not need to pause the movie. He understood the words, the jokes, the emotions. He started to cry. He was so happy. He told me, Victoria, I finally did it. I never thought this day would come. David's story is a beautiful example of what happens when you never give up. The results might not come immediately, but they will come. If you keep going, you will see the progress. You will see the results. And it will be one of the most rewarding moments of your life. I want you to know that I am cheering for you. I am your biggest fan. I believe in you more than you know. Every time you listen to this podcast, I want you to feel that belief. I want you to feel my encouragement. I want you to feel my support. You are not doing this alone. We are doing this together. You and me. We are a team. And this team never gives up. Now I want to go over some of the vocabulary we learned today. Let us review them together. The first word is perseverance. Perseverance is the ability to continue doing something even when it is difficult. Can you say that with me? Perseverance. Good. The second word is determination. Determination is a strong feeling that you will succeed. Determination. Wonderful. The third word is courage. Courage is the ability to do something that scares you. Courage. Perfect. The fourth phrase is hang in there. This is an encouraging phrase that means do not give up. Hang in there. Excellent. The fifth phrase is keep going. This means to continue. Keep going. Great job. Remember these words and phrases. Use them in your daily conversations. They will help you express your feelings and encourage others. Let me give you some examples of how to use these words in a sentence. I will say a sentence, and you repeat after me. Ready? I admire her perseverance. Repeat. I admire her perseverance. Good. His determination is inspiring. Repeat. His determination is inspiring. Good. She showed great courage. Repeat. She showed great courage. Good. Hang in there, you're doing great. Repeat. Hang in there, you're doing great. Good. Keep going, you will succeed. Repeat. Keep going, you will succeed. Excellent. Now I want to have a little fun. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Yes, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now I want you to imagine yourself in the future. Imagine it is 1 year from now. You are speaking English perfectly. You are talking to people from different countries. You are laughing. You are sharing your ideas. You are expressing yourself with confidence. How does it feel? It feels amazing, right? I want you to hold on to that feeling. That feeling is your motivation. That feeling is your goal. When you feel like giving up, remember that feeling. Remember that future version of yourself. You are working so hard to become that person. And you will become that person because you are a person who never gives up. Now, open your eyes. Take another deep breath. And let us continue. I also want to talk about the community. I want this podcast to be more than just a learning tool. I want it to be a community. I want you to feel like you belong here. I want you to feel like you have a place where you can be yourself. A place where you can make mistakes and not be judged. A place where you can grow and learn. So if you enjoy these lessons, please share them with your friends. Tell them about Victoria English Podcast. Invite them to join our community. The more people we have, the more support we can give each other. Learning English is a journey, and journeys are always more fun when you have companions. So let us walk this journey together. I want to say something very important. Every one of you has a reason for learning English. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to study abroad. Maybe you want to get a better job. Maybe you want to make friends from other countries. Maybe you just want to challenge yourself. Whatever your reason is, I want you to remember it. Write it down. Keep it somewhere you can see it. When you feel like giving up, look at that reason. Remind yourself why you started. This will give you the strength to keep going. Your reason is your anchor. It keeps you grounded. It keeps you focused. So never forget why you are doing this. Now, I want to ask you a question. Do you know what the most common obstacle is for language learners? I will tell you. It is not the grammar. It is not the vocabulary. It is not the pronunciation. The most common obstacle is fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of not being good enough. Fear of being judged. Fear is a very powerful emotion. It can stop you from doing the things you want to do. But I want you to know that you are stronger than fear. Fear is just a feeling. It is not a fact. Just because you feel afraid, it does not mean you cannot do it. So when you feel fear, acknowledge it. Say to yourself, I feel afraid, but I am going to do it anyway. This is courage. This is strength. This is what it means to never give up. Let me tell you about a technique that can help you overcome fear. It is called the 5-minute rule. When you are afraid to do something, tell yourself that you will only do it for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. That is not a long time, right? You can do anything for 5 minutes. So if you are afraid to speak English, say to yourself, I will speak English for 5 minutes. Then you start. You speak. And after 5 minutes, you might feel like continuing. You might realize that it was not that scary. And if you still feel scared, you can stop. But at least you tried. And trying is the most important thing. So use the 5-minute rule. It really works. I also want to talk about the importance of patience. Learning a language is a slow process. It does not happen overnight. You cannot learn English in 1 week or 1 month. It takes time. And that is okay. Be patient with yourself. Do not rush. Every day, you are getting a little bit better. You might not see it, but you are. So be kind to yourself. Celebrate your small wins. Do not compare yourself to others. Your journey is your own. And you are doing a great job. Now, I want to share a poem with you. This poem is about never giving up. I wrote it myself. I hope you like it. It goes like this. When things are hard and you feel down, and you want to hide and wear a frown, remember that you are strong and true. The best is still ahead of you. Do not let fear control your mind. The greatest treasures you will find when you keep going day by day. And never let your hope slip away. So stand up tall and take a breath. You are not alone, you will not step away from dreams that you hold dear. Keep moving forward, have no fear. For you are made of fire and light. You have the power, you have the might to climb the mountains, cross the seas, and bring your wildest dreams to ease. So never give up, my dear friend. The journey may seem without end, but every step you take today will lead you to a brighter way. That poem is for you. It is a reminder that you are strong. It is a reminder that you have what it takes. It is a reminder to never give up. I hope it touched your heart. I hope it gave you motivation. Now let us think about the practical side of learning. I want to give you some simple tips for improving your English listening skills. The first tip is to listen to something in English every day. It does not have to be long. 10 minutes a day is enough. But you need to do it every day. Consistency is the key. The second tip is to listen to the same thing multiple times. Listen to an episode of this podcast several times. The first time, try to understand the main idea. The second time, listen for new words. The third time, try to understand the details. By listening multiple times, you will train your ears. You will become more familiar with the sounds and rhythm of English. The third tip is to listen actively. Do not just let the words pass by. Pay attention. Try to understand. If you do not understand something, rewind and listen again. Active listening is much more effective than passive listening. The fourth tip is to listen to different accents. English is spoken in many different ways. Listen to American English, British English, Australian English. This will help you understand different accents in real life. And the fifth tip is to listen with a purpose. Listen to a podcast about something you are interested in. If you like cooking, listen to a cooking podcast in English. If you like sports, listen to a sports podcast. When you are interested in the topic, you will be more engaged and you will learn more. Now let us talk about speaking skills. I know that speaking can be one of the hardest parts of learning English, but it is also one of the most important parts. The more you speak, the more comfortable you will become. So let me give you some tips for improving your speaking. The first tip is to practice speaking out loud. This is very important. You cannot learn to speak by just reading or listening. You have to use your mouth. You have to make sounds. So practice speaking out loud every day. Read a sentence out loud. Repeat after me when I speak. The second tip is to record yourself. Use your phone to record your voice. Listen to the recording. Compare it to a native speaker. What sounds different? What can you improve? This is a great way to improve your pronunciation. The third tip is to practice with a partner. If you have a friend who is also learning English, practice together. Have conversations. Ask each other questions. The fourth tip is to think in English. When you are doing everyday activities, think about them in English. Say to yourself, I am going to the store. I am drinking coffee. I am feeling happy. Thinking in English helps you become more fluent. It helps you stop translating in your head. And the fifth tip is to not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are a part of learning. Do not let fear stop you from speaking. Just open your mouth and try. I want to tell you about another student of mine. Her name was Anna. Anna was from Brazil. She was very smart. She knew a lot of grammar. She had a large vocabulary. But she could not speak English. She was too afraid. Every time she tried to speak, she would freeze. Her mind would go blank. She felt so frustrated. I told Anna that she needed to focus on communication, not perfection. I told her that it is okay to make mistakes. I told her that the goal is to be understood, not to be perfect. So we started practicing. I asked Anna simple questions. What is your name? Where are you from? What do you like to do? At first, she was nervous. But as she practiced, she started to relax. She started to enjoy it. She realized that speaking English was not as scary as she thought. Today, Anna speaks English very well. She is not perfect. She still makes mistakes. But she does not let that stop her. She communicates with confidence. She shares her ideas. She is a beautiful example of someone who faced her fear and overcame it. Now I want to talk about something that I think about often. I think about all the people in the world who want to learn English. There are millions of you. You come from different countries. You speak different languages. You have different dreams. But you all share one thing. You want to improve your English. And I am so honored that you chose me to help you on this journey. This is a big responsibility. I take it very seriously. I want to give you the best lessons. I want to make learning fun and easy. I want to make you feel welcome and supported. So please, if there is anything you want to learn, if there is any topic you want me to cover, let me know. I am here for you. I want to take a moment to talk about the future of this podcast. This is just the first episode. There are many more episodes to come. I have so many topics I want to share with you. We will learn about emotions. We will learn about travel. We will learn about work. We will learn about relationships. We will learn about so many interesting things. And every episode, we will learn new vocabulary. We will practice speaking. We will encourage each other. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any episodes. And please, share this podcast with your friends. Let us grow this community together. I also want to thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for taking this step to improve your English. It takes courage to learn a new language. It takes courage to put yourself out there. And you are doing it. You are showing up. You are trying. That is all I can ask for. Now let us do a quick recap of everything we learned today. We learned that never giving up is the most important thing you can do. We learned that mistakes are not failures. They are lessons. We learned that perseverance, determination, and courage are the keys to success. We learned phrases like hang in there, keep going, and practice makes perfect. We practiced some short conversations. We talked about the power of positive thinking. We shared stories of students who never gave up. We talked about the importance of patience. And most importantly, we learned to believe in ourselves. So I want to end this episode with a final message. It is a message from my heart to yours. You are capable. You are strong. You are brave. You can learn English. It might take time. It might be hard. But you can do it. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. Do not let your own fears stop you. Keep going. Keep practicing. Keep believing. And one day, you will look back and be so proud of yourself. You will think, I did it. I never gave up, and I did it. That will be one of the best moments of your life. And I will be here with you every step of the way. I will be here to teach you, to encourage you, and to celebrate with you. We are in this together. So please, never give up. Your dream is worth it. Your future is bright. And you deserve to achieve everything you want in life. Thank you so much for listening to this first episode of Victoria English Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. I hope you feel motivated and inspired. Remember, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. It means the world to me. And please, come back for the next episode. We will continue our journey together. We will learn more English. We will grow together. Until next time, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. And never, ever give up. This is Victoria, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.